Movie review time. So, I know these are very late, but since I started doing these vlogs after these movies came out, I figured I'd just give my reviews on these movies, and they came out this year, so why not? So, first movie off, I saw this movie on my birthday. It was no, not my birthday. It was Mother's Day, actually. Yeah, I saw this movie on Mother's Day. It's like, you might be thinking my mom's pretty raw for wanting to see Iron Man 2, but that was like the only good movie showing at the time, or the only interesting movie. Anyway, so Iron Man 2. Not as good as Iron Man 1. You know, it's still likable, but then like, it's a sequel, so as a sequel, it passes. As an action movie, not so much, but still entertaining enough. That's what I'm trying to get at. So, basic plot of this movie is, there's another villain who's like, this Russian guy who got betrayed by Stark Industries, or like Tony Stark's father or something like that, and he's trying to get his revenge. And in the opening, he's like the only other guy in the world who managed to make, you know, the Tony Stark's thing. I don't know. I'll edit that in later. I can't think of it right now. So he makes his own suit, and like the villain, I don't remember what his villain name was. Probably edited that in too, but I don't think they were high-profile villains. Like, I was a little confused when this movie came out. Like, when I saw this movie, I thought like they would have the Mandarin in it, you know, but now they have this villain. Like, I don't know, he's cool. He's cool though. Like they really made this guy look threatening, and Mickey Rook looks really, really frightening in this movie. So, like when he's doing that little hopscotch, I mean not hopscotch, the little jump rope thing with his electric cables, I'm like, dang. So, anyways, while this is happening, Tony Stark is trying to cope with his superhero life, and it's kind of collapsing. Like, they're kind of trying to do that thing where Tony Stark is suffering from alcoholism, or at least just like they kind of replace it with him dying. So he's like trying to live life to the fullest or something like that. Because the thing he has on him, it's not like the right element. Like, it's slowly killing him, and that's the basic plot of the movie. This guy's trying to kill Tony Stark, and Tony Stark's trying to cure himself. And when you think about it, it's kind of like Spider-Man 2. I mean, you have a villain with like these rope things as his weapons, and a hero who has to cope with his superhero life, but is failing a little bit. I don't know, I always saw that as a comparison. But how was the movie? I liked it. I mean, it was not great. It wasn't bad, but, you know, it wasn't great. The main problem with this movie is just like the little things that get in the way. Like, all these little problems in the movie that worked in, like Tony Stark and Pepper Potts' like little side conversations. Like, when I was in theater, I was just thinking, oh my god, they're taking too long, and all they're trying to say is, I love you, but I can't say I love you, or like, take the job. Like, oh no, I can't take the job. So like, I was just going like, oh my god, they can just shorten this up, but no. And some of it was a little too cliche, like the joke where it's like, I want my blood, and I want my blood taken. It's like, they bring up a bird because he has an accent. He has an accent, so they get him a bird because they think he said bird. But it's that kind. But I'm not trying to insult it. It's just, it's a flawed movie, but it's entertaining. Like, the fighting scenes, like, okay, sure, the fight scenes weren't that great. Like that one fight scene with Warpath and no, War Machine. Why is War Machine and Iron Man, like, they're fighting off all these robots, and when they're fighting, you can't really focus on War Machine or Iron Man. Like, it's too sporadic. That's what I mean. There's too many things going on, and the movie's a little forgettable when you think about it compared to all these other action movies, but it passes. I liked it. I will say this: the strangest part in this movie was them advertising the U.S. military. Like, I thought that was a little weird because they had these robots who would replace humans on service. Like, they would unveil robots like the Marines, the Navy, the Air Force, the Army, the Navy SEALs. Okay, they didn't have Navy SEAls, but that would be awesome. That was a little too weird. And yeah, this is typical guy film. I liked it, but not that spectacular.